Warning, heavy spoilers for Solo Leveling Season 2 episode 3, you have been warned. This episode adapts some of the pages of chapter 56, 57, 58, 59 and 60, a whopping 5 chapters. The episode begins off with Jinwoo and Jinho inside a cave collecting essence stones. I feel quite bad for Jinho. This dude, despite being really thankful for Jinwoo for saving his butt time after time, is feeling kind of useless. He doesn't outright say it, but you can see on his face and just him wanting to help as well that this dude is feeling left behind. But big props to Jinwoo for giving him a smile and letting him also help out. He's a good friend, that dude is. We cut to a really scared man who looks like his entire squad was attacked by this dude in long hair. Mate, when we find out who this guy is towards the end of the episode, I was completely stunned. But we'll get into that later on. This mysterious man knocked out his entire team, telling the guy that he is human. At the point in the episode, I was like, who is this guy? And why is he so mysterious and he has those really creepy eyes? Anyway, moving on, the two boys celebrate after doing 19 raids, and Jinho is feeling kind of depressed. Yes, he is a bit drunk, but the truth does come out when you're drunk. He reveals that he does have a brother who is a lot older than he is, and how despite him being related to him, he's never really liked him or acknowledged him, but Jinwoo has actually done that, and Jinho sees Jinwoo as the older brother that he always wanted. Very touching and sad. It's cool seeing this dude open up, and Jinwoo, being the go-to dude he is like, yeah, you can be my bro. And I like that. It's such a sweet, tender moment. Yeah, this dude was a bit of a goofball in the previous episode, but I guess it was nothing more than an act to hide his dark, sad feelings. We cut to a jail cell of this mysterious man who claims to be a foreign hunter trapped in a gate for 10 years. I mean, the way this dude is acting and his dark demeanor, it truly does take a toll on one's personality. A lot like Jinwoo, huh? Losing his humanity inside those gates. But Dong-soo is the one to try and get the answers out of him. For some odd reason, I thought this guy was somehow related to Jinho, and that it was indeed his older brother who hated him, because we kept cutting back from him being all mopey about him not being acknowledged by his older bro, and then we cut to this dude. I thought this was the guy who was his older bro, but I was wrong. Jinwoo once again lies to his younger sister about going to one of those gates missions again. I do wonder how Jinha's going to react to Jinwoo killing all those men and Hunter Kim if she ever finds out. That could honestly break her little heart, because she is a sweet kid, this one. On this new quest, he has to collect 10,000 demon souls, and this dude is a go-to dude. I do like his confidence. He doesn't care how many they are, he will fight them all and collect their souls. Such a contrast from episode 1. We cut to Jinho and he wants to take over the guild. I feel like after him feeling defeated and feeling like a waste of space, he wants to do something meaningful, and I respect that. And I do believe his father is also seeing that in him. I think before he just saw a soft little kid, but now he's wanted to prove himself. We cut to Jinwoo riding this big bear shadow monster called Tank, essentially stampeding his way through all these demons. The image of him riding this bear was honestly kind of funny. We then cut to a spectacular pool. These girls are absolutely in awe over Miss Hai-in, the blonde-haired girl who looks like the Miss Dress-Up Darling girl. Some of the girls are kind of confused. Why is she here? She's never usually here. I think, in my opinion, her swimming is a way for her to relax and to forget about some of the stress and worries. As in the flashback with the red-haired man, he and the entire organization have decided to keep the flying ants confidential, because it's no surprise that if they revealed it to the public, people will freak out. I feel like this blonde girl is not too keen on lying to the public, knowing that these flying ants are a threat and they need to do something about it, not telling the public and warning them. I think she feels bad, and that's why she swims, to release the stress. We cut back to Jinwoo, and I do like some of these cuts of him eating and then him slicing up fools. Just a funny little edit there. But he and his shadow army confront the lord of the lower floors, Vulcan, and my gosh, this demon looks like something ripped out of Lord of the Rings. He kind of reminds me of Oz from the One Piece Thriller Bark arc. We cut back to these two characters who wonder where on earth Jinwoo is, and he's fighting Vulcan, and my gosh, when his shadow army and Vulcan's army come clashing together, the animation gets nuts, dude. Although I do feel like the power scaling for this is a little bit off. I mean, how on earth was Jinwoo able to punch Vulcan the way he did? The animation was absolutely phenomenal in that moment, but damn, I knew Jinwoo was strong, but not that strong. Mate, Vulcan is a terrifying monster. The way he's just smashing and crashing, this whole sequence was just so beautifully animated. I honestly wasn't expecting another visually dazzling fight sequence, and I even think that this animation was even better than the previous 2 episodes, dude. Not just the animation, but the colors and the lighting. Just phenomenal, dude. Jinwoo, being the demon he is, manages to slice the leader Vulcan and finally has the next item to create the elixir of life to save his mother. We then cut back to the mysterious man who has a conversation with Dongsu. I was kind of surprised that Dongsu was the one to talk to this guy because Dongsu seems to be the type of person who would want to fight. I thought maybe the redhead man or the blonde chick, but I suppose to get a monster to open up, you need another monster to open him up. There were theories and rumors that this dude is a magical beast who can talk. I'm not surprised, this dude is kind of scary, but he reveals something that made me go, ooh, the plot is starting to kick up again. He questions Dongsu and his team on how much they know about the gates and the magical beasts, and how the gates, beasts, and dungeons are nothing but the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg? What more could there possibly be? I know the ants are starting to evolve and all that, but is there more than meets the eye? Mystery Man reveals to avert this potential disaster that is coming. Maybe this guy staying in that gate for 10 years made him see something that no one knows. We then get a big bombshell reveal that this man is in fact the father of Jinwoo and Jinha. I did not see that coming at all. I thought this guy was the older brother of Jinhoo. So now I'm very curious. I feel like his murderous intent and his yellow aura is pretty much a confirmation that Jinwoo got his powers from him, which is why he was able to survive. Whoever Jinwoo's father is, it feels like he knows more than Dongsu's entire organization. We cut back to Jinwoo defeating Mitos, Guide of Souls. The background art was really stunning. The red sky, the red moon, the beautiful shadows and lighting. A1 Pictures know what they are doing. It truly felt like the underworld, and Jin had somehow defeated Hades. The way Jinwoo was staring down those skeletons, slicing up their leader like a salami, it made it seem like this guy was taking over this kingdom just by the way Jinwoo was drawn. We cut back to the city scene, and looks like Jinwoo's father defeated Dongsu in a battle. Mate, I want to see that fight, and hopefully it will be in the next episode. I was shocked to see Dongsu on the floor battered and bruised, because what do you mean Dongsu was defeated? I thought this dude was the top dog. The episode pretty much comes to an end with Jinwoo starting to realize that he is getting closer and closer to getting the ingredients for the elixir of life, and that's how it ends. Overall, this was a pretty decent episode. The first half was quite slow, but I did like some of those character interactions with Jinwoo and Jinho. Very nice, and the action sequences, wasn't expecting any of that. The plot twist with the man being his father, oh my gosh. What is going to happen next week? I'll give this episode probably a 9 out of 10. Although I do wish we got to see more scenes of the redhead man and the blonde chick, showing us little scenes with them for a few seconds and then cutting back to the main action. I want to see more of them, their backstories, who they are, why they're fighting. They're so interesting. Will Jinwoo ever meet the blonde chick, as she is one of the best fighters apparently? Who knows, we just got to wait and see. Tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more solo leveling videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy did a view signing out.